And then following that, we don't have any young people here to do the pledge. Okay, we can do it ourselves. All right. All right, let us pray. Kind and gracious God, we thank you for this opportunity this day. Thank you for all that you've done in terms of our weather and our placing. We ask, Lord, for special peace and mercy on those who've lost lives about the nation. We ask you to continue to keep us and strengthen us. Please keep our first responders. Please keep them safe. Please keep our community and all our staff and our children. We ask for special blessings to keep them all within your care. We thank you for what you have done, and we know what you will do in the coming years. These are the blessings we ask in your name. Amen. Let us pray. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We thank those, the staff, and those of you who are visiting here this evening. We'll move forward with the roll call.
Councilmember John DeWorke.
Here.
Councilmember Lillian Fleming. Councilmember Ken Gibson.
Here.
Councilmember Will Pressington. Councilmember Russell Stahl. Councilmember Dorothy Dow. Here. Mayor Knox White. Mayor Pro Tem Fleming.
Here. Approval of the minutes of April 10th. Anybody have any corrections or changes needed for the minutes? Not, no objection, then we will stand that they will stand as approved. Okay, no one's here to address council, but that's all right, but that's not necessarily a good thing. Hello. All right, we have no presentations and we have no public hearings. However, the council members have met for boards and commissions, and we have certain appointments. We have 3, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 different boards and commissions for appointments, and we will begin our process on our recommendations for appointments, and then we'll go to those who will be serving and who will be leaving.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, you should have a list in front of you that should service appreciation agenda.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's okay. Thank you. All right, we'll start with our Accommodation Tax Advisory Committee.
Nope.
Okay, I'm going to start with Accommodation Tax Committee, and I'd like to recommend Heather Meadows for an unexpired term ending October 31st, 2024. This one, do this one first? Oh, because these people are. Okay, all right. Sorry, before we appoint, we need to thank those who may not be, who are no longer serving there. Okay, Board of Zoning Appeals, Councilman Gibson.
Thank you, ma'am. I would like to extend appreciation for the service to Frederick Turner, who is coming off of Board of Zoning Appeals. He served from January 1st, 2021 through February of 2023. We will be very sorry that we will miss him greatly.
Is Mr. Turner here? Okay, all right, our Design Review Neighborhood, Councilman McDowell.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. I'd like to thank Monica Ezel Beretta. She served on the Design Review Board, the Neighborhood Design Review Board, from August 1st, 2019 through April 30th of 2023.
Okay, Springwood Cemetery Advisory Committee, Councilmember DeWorke.
Thank you very much. We want to thank Gwen Garrett, Fletcher Kirkland, and Sharon Sod, who served us well.
Firstly, and the Municipal Election Commission, I definitely want to thank Jessica Sharp, who served from January 1st, 2016 through January 2023. Wow. That's a long service. Is Jessica Sharp here? Okay, she's moved to Texas. Oh my God, she really left. Okay, we thank those who served. We really do appreciate those who serve here. So now we'll go to recommendation to appointments to committee, and we'll start with I'll start with the Accommodation Tax Advisory Committee for 2-year terms, and I want to recommend appointment of Heather Meadows to an unexpired term filling October the 31st, 2024. she's complete somebody's term. And that's my recommendation. Any other recommendations? Any other recommendations? Any other recommendations? Okay, all right, hearing none, then, all in favor of the ATAX, appointment of Heather Meadows, say aye. Any opposers? Okay, all right, arts and public places, Councilmember Raising.
That's me. Thank you. I'm going to bring forward the following recommendations for a full 3-year term starting May the 1st, 2023, ending April 30th, 2026. Each of these are reappointments.
Okay.
Matthew Garvin, Byron Jeffries, and Chris Watson.
Any other recommendations? Are there any other recommendations? Any other recommendation? Hearing none? All those in favor, arts and public places, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, thank you so much. Board of Zoning Appeals, 3-year term, Councilmember DeRucker.
Thank you. For Board of Zoning Appeals, I enthusiastically recommend the appointment of my neighborhood president, Mark Hero, to an unexpired term ending October 31st, 2026.
Are there any other nominations? Any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? If not, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposers? And quit trying to make it personal, your personal neighborhood. We're gonna have to zip out what he says. All right, now, we have a design review, urban. Councilmember Stowe.
No, I got
Oh, urban.
neighborhood.
Neighborhood first, Councilmember.
Design Review Board Neighborhood, I recommend the following to a full term beginning May 1st, 2023, ending April 30th, 2025. Anatoly Upart, for a reappointment.
Any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? I don't know. Any other nominations? And not all those in favor, please say aye.
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 Any opposers? If not, thank you for Mr. Anatoly, Mr. Anatoly. Upart. Okay. Design Review Urban now, Mr. Stahl.
Yeah, I would like to recommend for three reappointments for the Design Review Board Urban. John Edwards, Ed Ziegler, and Jeff Fort for terms beginning May 1st, 2023, ending in April 30th, 2025.
All right, any other nominations? Any other nominations? Any other nominations? No nominations? All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Any opposers? Or if not, then we have appointed these 3 people for reappointment. I would like to make a recommendation for the Municipal Election Commission. That is a 6-year term. 6-year term, I'd like to appoint, this is a new appointee, Finchetta Stewart, to an unexpired term ending April the 30th, 2028. Are there any other nominations? Any other nominations? Hearing no other nominations, all those in favor of the Municipal Election Commission appointment, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, thank you so very much. For the Planning Commission, Councilmember Gibson.
I'd like to recommend Pamela Adams and Lynn Soulsby for reappointment to full 4-year terms beginning May 1st, 2023 and ending April 30th, 2027. I'd also like to recommend Meg Terry for a term beginning May 1st, 2023, but ending at the discretion of council until such time further appointment is made to fill the term.
Right, are there any other nominations? Any other nominations? Any other nominations? Hearing none, all those in favor of the Planning Commission's recommendations, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay, hearing no opposition, we will now go to the Springwood Cemetery Advisory Committee. Councilmember DeRucker.
Thank you. For the Springwood Cemetery Advisory Committee, I bring forth the recommendations of Mr. George Fletcher and Ambassador David Wilkins to the full term, each beginning May 1, 2023 and ending April 30th, 2025.
All right, are there any other nominations? Any other nominations? Any nominations? Hearing no other nominations, all those in favor of the appointment of Springwood Cemetery Advisory Committee, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Thank you so very much. We will move forward with our consent agenda, which,
Motion to approve. consent
Second.
All right, we have a motion to approve the consent agenda. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
We need roll.
This is by a voice roll
Okay.
call.
Will you clerk call the roll?
Yes, ma'am. Councilmember DeWorke,
Aye.
Councilmember Gibson,
Aye.
Councilmember Brazington,
Aye.
Councilmember Stahl,
Aye.
Councilmember Dow,
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem Fleming.
Aye. Okay, that passed. Okay, we'll go to our regular, agenda. On the regular agenda, 14, is not there, 15, first reading.
15A, an ordinance to appropriate $60,326 in the Event Management Fund and Local Accommodations Tax Fund for the funding of the 2023 Greenville Jazz Festival.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, it's moved in second. Anyone, any comments? Mr. Jazz, you have any comments? If not, clerk will call the roll.
Councilmember DeWorke,
Aye.
Councilmember Gibson,
Aye.
Councilmember Brazington,
Aye.
Councilmember Stahl,
Aye.
Councilmember Dow,
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem Fleming.
All right. Motion 15A passes. Item 15B.
An ordinance to appropriate $9,705,000 from the Parking Enterprise Fund for the acquisition of 4 parcels of property totaling approximately 2.93 acres of real property located at the northwest side of Augusta Street, adjacent to Floor Field and identified as 106 and 154 Augusta Street.
So moved.
Move in second. Move in second. Christina, you have any comments?
I don't have any additional
Okay. Anyone have any questions of Christina? Okay, clerk will call the roll.
Councilmember DeWorke,
Aye.
Councilmember Gibson,
Aye.
Councilmember Brazington,
Aye.
Councilmember Stahl,
Aye.
Councilmember Dow,
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem Fleming.
Aye. Item 15B passes. New business. First and final reading resolutions. 16A.
A resolution to appoint a City of Greenville Youth Poet Laureate for a 2-year term beginning May 1st, 2023.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Tara.
Good evening. I'm thrilled to be here tonight to recommend the appointment of Anna Castro Spratt as the city's first Youth Poet Laureate. Just to review a little bit, for the eligible for consideration, in order to be eligible for consideration, applicants were required to be the following. They had to be a resident of Greenville County, attend a public school, private school, or homeschool in Greenville County, be entering grade 11 or below in the coming school year, be an active poet with a well-established body of published and or unpublished work, be comfortable with public speaking, and have a demonstrated history of involvement in the community. Next slide, please. Our timeline was as follows. In May of last year, the positions were established. In February through March of this year, the application was open and we had a total of 5 candidates that were eligible. In March of this year, the Arts and Public Places Commission reviewed the applications during a publicly posted meeting, and they unanimously recommended Anna Castro Spratt for appointment. And then, assuming that we go ahead and move forward on our appointment today, she will begin her 2-year term on May 1st.
Okay, any questions? I would like to recognize our current adult
Yes.
poet laureate. Please stand up. All right, James.
And Anna is here today.
That's
She has
that's
an
what we're
original
waiting on.
work that she
Yes.
would like to read for the group.
Oh, yeah.
Outstanding.
Go ahead and make a motion for.
Okay, before she does that, we're gonna make a motion first to make sure she's real. Stand right there. Okay, all those in favor of Anna, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Too bad they're not here. Okay, that's official. All right, thank you.
Hi, I'm Anna. This is a poem that I wrote a couple of months ago, back in the very beginning of November, and this I wrote for the YMCA Youth and Government program. I was the Youth Poet Laureate for that prior to this. So this is my poem. because I am asked what it is like to mother a state raised by shotgun shells. An ode to South Carolina. Daughter, the sample of the future is all peaches, and in it you are not the newly made man in a garden of temptation, but the bullet in the barrel, futurely flying, breaking the seal of the apple's skin as it sinks into its flesh. This massacre is referred to as the creation of a state, as the unity of personhood into something larger than life, the house of life itself. Son, you have been raised by a state in which evolution involves the shooting of a rifle and the child, sequential, and the breaking of 1,000 little girl hearts on June morning. Their lips explode like wrens out of soft shells. These two moments are introductions to independence, so accustomed to us that the fast beating of the heart as we fall out of our nests is a pleasure rather than a lesson. Child, in resemblance to you, I am the buttons falling off of the soldier's blouse in a moment of passionate defeat. I am the tube of lipstick in the purse's pocket and the stain it leaves on a lover's cheek, the ring dropped into the pot of tonight's dinner. I imagine it as something classic, as something lean and mean and Latin, something sweet but only to the first tongue, southern and built off the beaks of each coastal species. I am the jessamine in a beach bride's bouquet, but now I am describing you. Daughter, you are the future in peach, and I am the plum watching from the vine, the rising of a great promise and the rhythm of 1,000 young heartbeats. In unison, we are all holding this heart, a state defined by its gentle thrum, but deafening voice. And we are the veins that keep the bird flying. Thank you.
Wow. Oh, boy.
Good choice.
Can you see it? Oh, my, and wonderful. Thank you so very much. You brought us to a brand new level. We thought we were hanging tight. We had Glennis. I said, all right, that's beautiful. Thank you so very much. And we really thank the Arts Commission and Public Places Commission for selecting such a wonderful person. And we thank you for being here, and that's wonderful. And now we have, I think, we got one more resolution here. Item 16B.
A resolution to authorize the acquisition of 4 parcels of property totaling approximately 2.93 acres of real property located at the northwest side of Augusta Street adjacent to Floor Field and identified as 106 and 154 Augusta Street.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved properly second. All those in favor, please, excuse me, you have anything? Okay. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay, so that motion passes, et cetera. Staff reports, Mr. Okay, well, other than our poet laureate, it's, any other, comments, council members?
No, ma'am.
That's my fault.
No problem, I just wanted to know, did anyone, I'll give you a chance, because y'all know me, I'm heavy-handed. When I hit this gavel, we are running out of here, okay? Okay, all those in favor, to adjourn? That's it. Too bad, I think you say yes.
You know who you get in trouble in school.